All right, this is the MR cube. Just kind of look up here for a second. And the secret to this is obviously setting the range that you're going to work in. Yeah. For us, we tend to work a little bit of a deeper angle than Steve. Steve's being nice to him. But we're going to work you from about 30 to about 70 degrees. And so you're going to really feel it in your quads. And you can see upper left-hand corner, you get a score. So you record that. As Steve mentioned, it's recorded. And then each time you can try to beat the score and stuff like that. Like the people I deal with, they want to know what's the highest score right away. What's the record and all that. So.
Thank good for HIPAA, we don't have to post this. So, but the NFL teams, a lot of the colleges, there's a whiteboard next to all the leg presses, for example. This one you're trying to avoid, or just trying to hit them.
Can we hook you up over there? Sit up for a second. We're going to show you this instant replay thing. I showed you a picture of it, but I know we didn't explain it very well.
We separate out hips, torso, and shoulders, basically, in this whole process. There's a lot more on it, whether I'm just showing you right here. But what he's going to do is he's going to bend his left knee a little bit, and go ahead and bend your knee, and just kind of suck your navel back so you have your abdominals on. He stays tall here. Nothing moves here in what we call a putter's triangle or whatever. He rotates back and forth.
Do the arms have to be straight, Steve?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
So go ahead and rotate there. Yes, we go both ways. We do this open flexion and extension quadrant. But he should feel this. If they're doing this really correctly, they may get 7 reps before they really fatigued out. So they're really, you feel it pretty good though? Yeah. So, and we turn the transverse on first, so it changes how someone sequences right away.
So again, the instruction would be periodically, and we'll have a mirror here as well, make sure that knee doesn't go inside of that first ray. See that? Don't let that happen. That's okay. Using your hip, you got easy tension on there. You don't make it too hard on your buddy. He's going to kill you later. You okay? Take a breather. You're next. Now you can imagine, we don't have it here, but even a progression, if you don't have time to tap somebody like what I'm doing here, medicine ball, just have him control it going up and down and moving the ball. Believe it or not, just doing this is going to bring the core of his body into play. Put your hands out for a second. There you go. Okay, what we'll start with is some eccentric loading doing a front step down. What we've got Mo hooked up to is what's called a cube, monitored rehab cube. So he's got a waistband. We've got the cube attached to the waistband, and it feeds to this blue box. The blue box, through a Bluetooth, interfaces with this computer. So we can regulate the speed of the eccentric contraction. And what we want Mo to do in this particular case scenario is a front step down where he's going a very slow eccentric contraction, and he'll go a little bit faster concentric. What we've set is 10 seconds eccentric on the way down and 4 or 5 seconds on the way back up. You're going to match the screen, okay? So get ready, left leg. Sacrifice range of motion for the knee and swelling. Here he's using a device that measures your ability to react. So this is called the cube. And what he's doing is he's standing and he's just simply doing a squat, and he's got to move through this, like kind of brick breakers, if you will. He has to move through this arc of motion. So we set the range maybe 0 to 45 or 0 to 60. We have him do these squats, and he's got to move through this field without hitting the objects. Every time he hits the object, he loses points.